Hi, hello. This is Ilakya Rajkumar. Today I'm going to teach you about the elastic file system. Okay. Okay. What is elastic file system? Okay. For example, if we create the elastic file system in the AWS console with the few clicks. Okay. So elastic file system we can create easily with few steps with few clicks. Okay. So it will automatically synchronize to all the availability zone in the AWS service. Okay, so it will automatically synchronize to all the availability zone. Okay, our responsibility to attach the EFS to the instance. So if we create the datas will automatically created in all the instance. So which is attached to the elastic file system. Okay, so if we delete the data, it will also deleted in the all the instance, so which is attached to the elastic file system. Okay, so the EFX elastic file system is for Linux system. Okay, uh, if sometimes unfortunately our data will be terminated from the one instance. Okay, in one instance, so it is our bad luck. Okay, so this should not done accidentally. Nobody should delete our data. So what we have to do? Okay, so we can take backup from the EFS storage. If suppose we have, with the help of elastic file system, if we configure EFS, it will synchronize to the next availability zone. We can take the backup from the next availability zone. Okay, so in this way that elastic file system is helping us. Okay. Okay, so we are going to see about the life cycle management of elastic file service. Okay, so if suppose my website, I have created some a government's website or course website. If I have started some course to make a popular, I want to create some website, so I have created some website. Okay, is popular means we can set in the standard. If it is not popular, it is set to the infrequent access. But how we can set here? Okay, so we are having the options to change from standard to IA. Okay, so if we go inside the EFS, if we go inside the if we go and configure, if we go and see inside the lifecycle management, there will be some options in the EFS. We can change from standard to IA. So inside the IA, we can change from from this period to this period, from this period to this period. We can stay there, we can set in the both the standards. Okay, so if your website is popular, can leave us none. We don't want to do anything. If you're popular, if your website is popular like some brands, you can leave it as it is. Okay, so if your website is less popular, if your website is less popular, we can set to 7, 10, 20 or 30 days. After 30 days, automatically it will move to the standard infrequent access. Okay, so that you will not get any bill. Okay, so our data will transit to standard frequent access, from standard frequent access to standard infrequent access. Okay, so next, what is metered size? Metered size, it will show the data size of all our datas. Okay, how many datas we have saved in, we have uploaded in our thing, in our instance, it will show the correct size of our data. Okay, so we have the more data, it will show in blue color. Okay, so if we have less access data, it will show in orange color. Okay, one more time I will say, if we have more data, it is accessed more, it will show in blue color. We have less data, it is accessed in less, it will show in what, orange color. Okay, uh, file system policy. Okay, prevent the root access by default. Okay, it will prevent root access by default. If we select the command, if we select the checkbox, automatically the policy will be created. Okay, so if you are logging as a root, you can user perform some activities like create, delete, or you cannot perform the root user permission when the not in a root user. Okay, so if you are logging as a root user, you can perform some activities like create, delete. Okay, next, enforce read only by default. What is meant by that? So nobody can delete the data with the help of this option. Okay, example, if someone logging in your Linux machine, okay, if somebody have typed that rm-rf star, means every data will be deleted. Okay, so he will not, if you select enforce read only by default, he will not have the right option, only he has only read option. Okay, nobody can delete. Okay, so nobody can delete your datas, or he will not have any right access. He cannot change your document as per his wish. Okay, so he will have only read option, he will not have the right option. Okay, so the prevent anonymous access. Okay, so the person without user ID should not have the permission to access the data. Okay, so the person who is not having the user ID, he cannot touch your data. Okay, so enforce in transit encryption for all the clients. It means so we can attach our office server to the EFS storage via internet. If we store the data in server, it will store in the EFS cloud storage. EFS, okay. So their datas will travel to EFS storage without encryption, means hacker will easily hack the details. To avoid that, if we select these options, data will be encrypted. A packet is traveling from one place to another place, it will be traveled with the encrypted script. If the hacker hack this, if the packet also, he cannot read nothing. Okay, it will be in the encrypted text. Okay, so next, so till now we have shown what is elastic file system, and what all is features, for what purpose we are configuring the elastic file system, and this we have seen that life cycle management of elastic file system. So next portion, we are going to see the lab practicals of elastic file system. So now, for configuring the elastic file system, first I have choose the EC2 service. Okay, in this EC2 service, we're going to launch the two instance in availability zone 1 and availability zone 2. Okay, 1A in 1B. Okay, so I'm going to launch an instance. I'm naming as EFS1. EFS1. I'm selecting the Amazon Linux. I'm selecting T2 micro for demo purpose. I'm creating the new key pair, PPK key pair. Okay, and create a key pair. Now in network settings, I'm using default VPC. Okay, I'm using default VPC. Subnet I'm using in 1A. Availability zone AP South 1A. Okay, and I need the public IP. Okay, I'm selecting the I'm creating the security group. Okay, I'm naming it as EFS hyphen security group. For this I need port 22 and I need another port is NFS. Okay, so I need 2409 and and port 80. Okay, so I am selecting these three ports. For Linux, port 22, for NFS EFS 2409, for Apache I am selecting the port 80. Okay, so now I am launching this instance. Okay, so you also please select anywhere. Okay, so now I am launching this EFS1 instance. Okay, so next I am launching another instance. In availability zone 1B. Okay, so I am naming it as EFS1. Okay, same Amazon Linux. Okay, I am using T2 micro and I am selecting existing keypad. Okay, so same default VPC. Okay, default VPC. Subnet I have choose, there are lots of subnets, we have to choose very carefully. Okay, so before I have choose 1A. Okay, so now I'm choosing 1B, availability zone AP South 1B IP address. Okay, so 1B auto as and public IP enable, and I'm choosing existing security group which I have created in the previous instance. Okay, so again and again we don't want to create an existing security group. Okay, so now I'm launching an instance in AP South 1B. Okay, click launch instance. Okay, so we have to wait until the status check changes to 2x2 check. Okay, so now I'm going to connect to the Linux server and I'm going to do some configurations. Okay, so let's connect EF1 server first. I'm going to connect with easy to connect, so same as EFS2 also. Okay, so I'm going to install the Apache software. Okay, sudo yum install httpd -y. Okay, so let's check the status of the software, whether it is running or in a dead status. Okay, sudo uh, system ctl status httpd. Okay, so it is in a dead status. Okay, we have to start the status. We have to start the software. Okay, so let's again check the status of the software. So now it is in the running state. Okay, and next we have to install the important software, that is NFS utils. So we can so with the help of the NFS utils, and you can synchronize the files to the 1A from N1A availability zone to 1B availability zone. Okay, so sudo dnf install nfs hyphen utils. Okay, utils hyphen y. Okay, so already Amazon Linux having this NFS utils, so we don't want to we don't want to again and again install these NFS util software in the Linux server. Okay, like same ways I'm going to same configuration I'm going to do in the EFS2 also. Okay, now same way, so I will do little bit fast. Sudo yum install httpd hyphen y. Okay, the same way we going to check the status. Sudo system ctl status httpd. Okay, so now we going to start the httpd. Okay, and again check the status. Okay, it is running. So again here also whether we can check this NFS util software is already is here, or we have to install the packages. Okay, sudo dnf install nfs hyphen utils. Okay, nfs hyphen utils hyphen y. Okay, here also the same NFS utils packages here. Okay, so we can now configure the EFS. Okay, so now we are going to the EFS, navigate into EFS service, and we're going to configure the. So now we can navigate to the EFS service. Okay, EFS service. Okay, so now I'm going to create the EFS. Okay, EFS 1122. Okay, I'm selecting the default because in EC2 instance we have created in the default VPC. So here also we should select the default VPC. Okay, so with I have given name and I have selected the VPC. Just I'm clicking create. Okay, so now our elastic file system state is now available. Okay, I'm going inside the EFS, and I am so we have I have explained this, what is metered size, what is file system policy, and this and all this stuffs I have explained here. Okay, so and I'm clicking attach. You will get one mount point. Okay, this mount point. Okay, we can select the, we don't want this mount helper, we can select the using NFS client. We can copy this mount point and I'm going to paste it in the notepad. Okay, I'm going to do some thing. So I'm going to take this EFS and I'm going to use /var /www /html. Okay, and I'm going to copy this thing, and I'm going to copy this thing and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so we can check this. Okay, so I have missed one thing. Okay, so we have to map the our instance security group to the elastic file system. Okay, so I'm going to map the security system. Okay, you see here our security groups with mapped with default security group. Okay, so now I'm going to delete this all the security groups and I'm going to paste EFS security group here. Okay, then click here manage. You please click this X symbol and you please click this drop down. Our EFS security group will be there. Okay, so you can see here our EFS security group is there. You please click this. Okay, EFS security group, and you can do for the all. Okay, click save and now go to the EFS1 instance and you see here. Okay, again we can see. Okay, so now again the mistake have been came. So now again I have perfectly I have the EFS security in the same name. I have the two security groups. Now I have selected the correct EFS security group, and what we have created in the instance, that EFS security group perfectly now I have matched. Okay, so now in the same instant it is not now. If I mount this point also, now 2 times I have mounted, I didn't get any error. Okay, so now I am going to the EFS2 and in front of you I am again what I am doing, I am mounting this point. Now we are not getting error. Okay, so when you please try, okay, if you got this error, you please check that you have mapped the correct security group in your EFS service separately. Okay, so now it is our final stage. I am navigating into the EFS1 and I am navigating to /var /www /html folder. Okay, so now I'm creating the mkdir test production folder. Okay, test production folder. Okay, here so you have to do sudo mkdir test production. Okay, so if we go to the EFS, okay, let's check here. Okay, okay, so now I have navigated to the EFS2 server. cd I'm navigating to the var folder. cd var /www /html. Okay, html I am listing. So see here this production, this test production, what we have created here. So what we have created here. Okay, so again I'm creating the thing there. One another thing I'm creating here. Sudo mkdir dev. Okay, and I am sorry. So I am navigating, and again I'm navigating in front of you. Okay, slash what slash www slash html. Okay, ls you can see here before test production. So wait a second. Well, okay, so now again I'm creating the folder. Okay, html slash okay sudo mkdir and uh, so anything we can create. What name we can give? So we can give flower. Okay, and flower basket. Okay, and again I'm creating lotus flower. Lotus flower. Okay, so again I'm going to the EFS2 cd slash war slash www slash html. Okay, I'm listing. You can see flower, flower basket, flower test protection. All these are what we have created in the EFS1. It is showing in the EFS2 server. Okay, so till now, thank you for watching my videos, and thanks for your patience. So if you have any doubt, please leave doubts in the comment section. Okay, thanks for watching my video.